Right, we are back. It is way too hot to sleep in the UK. So I might as well play some Tarkov. Is apparently what my brain decided. So yeah, we're gonna jump in, obviously, back into the action. I have no idea if anyone else is going to watch this, but we will see. But I guess we will jump straight in. In terms of what we need to do, we have got some customs tasks to continue doing. One of them is Balkan Stroker, which is extracting from the customs through the railway passage. Which shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. And then we've got a couple of other ones to complete, mainly things that are requiring some keys, which we don't currently own. So yes, we are going to have to try and get some of those. We need some buckwheat and some aqua peps so we can get those. But as long as we can get those, it should be decent. So yes, we will see how things go. And of course, answer any of your questions that you may have. Right. I think the main mission of this little streak is to try to get to level 20. I think that'll be the goal. But the only thing we really need to do in this one is essentially extract through the railway passage. As well as take out some scavs. So let's see if we can find some. Love your videos, man. I watch them. You guided me through PVE. Made you a better player. Well, no worries. I'm glad at least it helps someone. What happened to my account? Well, what happened is I accidentally reset it. Which was not the most ideal. Basically what happened is I decided that it would be a great idea if I made a hardcore PVE account on a second account, but I accidentally essentially moved. I was already logged into my main account on the actual Tarkov website, so when I went to reset my other account, it actually reset my main account. So either way, we move. Did they make changes to PvE? Yes, they did, to the PMC AI, which was basically they made them spawn in PMC locations. rather than spawning directly at the places of interest. Yo, how's it going, Icy Flow? Level 1 skill is probably the worst part about it. Yeah, the level 1 skills are probably my least favourite thing about the reset. Because you run like half a second and you guys literally screaming in agony. Tired of the goons spawning 100% of the time. Yeah, they actually altered that a couple patches ago, I think. So I'd... Or maybe a patch. One patch. The patch before this one. Test drive part one. What map do you think is best? Because I'll try the lighthouse. Okay, that was a surprise introduction from one of the scavs. With a flare therm, but no luck. I don't really know, because I don't think I actually had to do test drive, so I'd have to test it. Scavs seem way more aggressive now. Partisan used to spawn in all of the time too. Sometimes scavs are rarer than rocking or shit. Yeah. And then sometimes they have raids where they just are never ending. Trying to level up my metabolism. Now, normally, if you're playing on PvE, you would just literally buy a ton of food, like mayo, and then that will get your water all the way down. And then you would just use water, and then you would do something, and then just keep on repeating that. Mayo, water, mayo, water, mayo, water, until eventually you level up to max. Something a little bit less possible. Way more aggressive and double the amount of them. You reckon there's more now? Oh, lovely. That is exactly what we needed. Any more ammunition in and around? A tool set would be nice. Bit Bishy messed up bad with the AI for PvE because earlier today I was on factory and six PMCs all spawned and their heads lined up in factory office and I killed all 6 in about 3 seconds. Oof. Very nice. Now, upstairs usually has good shit. Yeah, there is a ton of crates up here. We just need to spam eat things and drinks, even if we don't need them in the raid. High tier ammo is also very nice to get. Although when we can unlock the therapist bar to get labs cards, that will pretty much sort us out, I think. Seen 10 AI PMCs in a factory raid. I wish they'd limit how many can be in there. You take one and another one would spawn. Is that how they're working right now? Where's he running off to? Probably loot up all of these. Getting sick of this crappy bag. Yeah, PvE doesn't wipe, so it's completely down to you if you want to wipe your account. The only thing that stays if you wipe your account is achievements. So achievements will stay. PSG versus Chelsea scoreline prediction. Chelsea are washed, so they're going to get clapped. That would be my prediction. 3-1. Unfortunately, if you're a Chelsea supporter. Great work, Nutshell. If it wasn't you, I would presumably reset my account on purpose. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing. I've enjoyed resetting my account. I haven't been a dum-dum, have I? Uh-oh. I may have been. Does it have to be a, I haven't done this quest. What's it saying? Bollocks. It didn't go high enough, apparently. Well, that's fun. Oh well. Maybe we can get some scav takeouts anyway. How is PVE treating me? It's going alright so far. We're making our way up through all of the quest chains again. Which is not so bad. Although there are way more required quests since I played. Like through all of the quest lines. Oh. Getting attacked by mosquitoes in here. Or some form of bugs deciding that they're going to enter into my room in the pitch black night.
I see the enemy.
I have no idea where this guy is.
Get down! Grenade!
Ugh! I don't know how that didn't go through the doorway, you know. At least we get a little bit of ammo. Just kind of hoping to get some sniper scav. Well then, it has gone well so far. Except from, you know, firing the flare at the location. It didn't do anything. Not so good. Hmm. Cool. We got ourselves a slick either way. So what hardcore rules? No insurance, no scav, no flea market. And that's pretty much it, I think, for this run of the series. Thank you very much. I did forget. I hate interchange. And sanitary standards is gone. Bad evidence. In one of the bunkhouses. What do we need for this? Ah, okay. We don't need the key. That's fine then. But what we do need is a green flare, if we can actually get one. Ground zero. Yeah, ground zero also sucks. Oh, we might need to eat and drink. Forgot about that. In PvE, why is only 100% boss and lighthouse? It wasn't like that a couple of days ago. Because they swap it round every now and again. Sometimes it will be 100% on like one boss for like a week. Next time it'll be, say, Tagilla, Killer, then it might be, I don't know, some other boss. Any of the other ones. And then it rotates through, and then eventually there's like 100% everywhere. Kind of sucks at the moment though, because it went from Lighthouse to everywhere, back to Lighthouse. I don't know why they did that. It should have gone Lighthouse to everywhere, back to like Factory or whatever the original was. I don't actually mind Lighthouse. There, Dr. Electro. I kind of like going into the road camp. It can be fun, provided you actually have a scope. And thanks also, I remember playing PvP. All I ran into were people with boss gear. Yeah. I mean, that's already started to happen. I think people are farming the bosses to get, like, their gear now. Because obviously you can't just buy stuff from traders after, like, a day of grinding. Trying to remember where the stashes are. I love fighting the goons. That's probably one of the best bits about, like, 100% on Lighthouse. I loved fighting the goons. But it isn't the easiest map if you're a beginner, though. That's for sure. Yeah, best thing to do is just wait for them to push you. Are they called the goons? For real, or...? Yeah, they actually are called the goons. They've been gooning before gooning was a thing. Oh, you gotta be joking me. Bloody backpack. Since your vids, I've learned so much about the economy of the game. No problem. Glad you found them useful. I've done, I always ended up farming currency on games. I did that on FIFA. I just ended up trading even. Half the time you get taken out. On Lighthouse. How to get to the spreadsheet you created. At the moment, it isn't fully live. because I wanna make it good to start with. Okay. What is that voice line? Oh, it's partisan, isn't it? No, no, no. Oh, this is so scuffed. Or is that Rashala who's aggroed me? No, it's definitely partisan. No, man. Bloody partisan. No, man. Right, can we leave me, please, for 2 seconds whilst I put my arm back on? Pro Patrol is my friend. Unfortunately, we don't have access to easy Pro Patrol, so I'm saving it for raids where we've got to play something like Labs, which is a bit more rush. At least we're getting plenty of scavs. I swear that first shot was a headshot. I have no idea how he's tanking that one. I will take the XP though. Is this the hardcore account? Yes, it is. Partisan's laying there with a nice weapon. He is indeed. And a key card with my name on it. Hopefully some decent ammo as well. Sniper scav. Why you gotta do me dirty like that? And of course I didn't bring in painkillers. None of the scavs I've looted have painkillers. It's going so well. I could hear another scav. At least we've got some more ammo to take with us. Oh, this little AI PMC chatting shit. Where you at? You know what? Hold this. Getting real sick of these AI trying to swoop in. Shooting the big boy ammo now. Indeed. Have we not done the task, which is... Oh, we did do it. Okay, cool. Morphine, please. It's going to be an AFAC, isn't it? Although we did have a half mask. Right, please no goons. If the goons are here, I'm so done. Once all the goons rushed you in Fortress and sat on each other in a mess in the room. So crapped yourself. Yeah, they can spawn in Crack House, or they can go in here. I've been surprised before by them. Thing is, there was shooting over there. But I need to do this flare for Belka and Stroker, which is over by the, or I at least need to attempt it again. It didn't work last time. That's expensive ammo. It is indeed. Sometimes you just gotta go with it, though. You usually get a ton. At the end, anyway. Let me get here. I'm a chunky boy right now. Does this just not work? This extract? Or do I have to keep running? Oh, there we go. I see, I see, I see. I forgot to repair myself. Can I know about my keybinds? Uh, There's not a whole lot of difference. Basically, because I haven't got my scope out, I haven't set this yet. I need to figure out what's going to work, because my mouse buttons are different. I actually don't know what I've got set on mouse 5, I think. Mouse 4 is shoulder transition. Mouse 5, have we got anything set? Okay. Well, mouse 3 even. Cool. But yeah, literally not a whole lot. I've got like 2 buttons side of the mouse, if you can see that. But that's about it. Bollocks. One thing that's worth doing though is where is it? Because I re-downloaded Tarkov not that long ago. Shift T is malfunction, checking malfunction. Is basically just setting both to the same. So when you press and when you release, it basically checks and then will then fix the malfunction. I have no idea if you can do that anymore. But it helps with bosses like check chamber, yeah. T shift. It's this one. But then I can't remember what you would call inspect current weapon, so it's L. So it's basically I would put this as L. On release, and then inspect current weapon would be on press. Oh no, fuck's sake. There. I think that's it. I'll double check it when I go in. But what we can do is complete Polikim Hobo, Belka and Stroker, and bad rep evidence. Now we've got to find some 60 rounders. But what I am going to have to do is spend some money with traders. I can't remember what the best items to buy are and to sell straight back. Let's have a look, because we can upgrade Prapor from 1 to 2 already, alongside a couple of the others, I think. So we might be able to sell some crap that we're never going to use. How much are we on? 512k rubles spent, and we need 750k. No, weapons-wise. take that off and get rid of this. Can get rid of these two. And keep the Desert Eagle for now, because we might mess around with that later on. That's crap durability. Although we will take that off of it. $150k we now need to make from somewhere. I don't think we'll use the Chris Vector. Just because it is going to be a pain in the arse to find enough ammunition to supply ourselves without spending an absolute fortune. We aren't going to be noob tubing. Let's double check the hideout before we sell anything as to what we need. Can we upgrade anything? That needs heating level 2. Are there any barter trades for this? I wish there was a filter where you could get rid of other people. I'm sure there isn't. Oh, no, there is. Okay, cool. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, now we have only from traders, which is nice. One more relay, and then we can actually get the nutrition unit. Some hoses, that'll probably be reserved where we can pick those up. We are miles off of that one. We need fuel to make ourselves bundles of wire from hoses. Which I think is this one. Yeah, cords. That should get us a ton of wires. And then what do we need for vents? A motor, basically. And then find a PC somewhere. Workbench is illumination. Oh my lord. Finding... This will be a woods operation down in the bunker. This is a lighthouse thing. We can find TP bricks quite easily. There's a crate in one of the chalets that you usually find stuff like that. We need to do these two for Kappa. Woods and ground zero. I think we have to play woods. And do search mission. Got gifted the game with PVE expansion. Played with friends, enjoyed the game, turned on YouTube and Reddit. So much hate towards PVE. Why is that? Genuinely enjoy playing PVE with friends. I don't know. People just... It's like most things. People think it's like the easy mode or whatever. Or that people are gifted stuff or what have you. We need to just pick up some random ass weapons in the raids and bring them out. People think they're owed your time and you must play PvP to be a real Tarkov player. Yeah. It's like a two, I don't know. I don't really get it. I don't really care what other people play, to be honest. If I enjoy playing one thing and I don't enjoy playing a different thing, then it really doesn't matter what other people are playing. I enjoy both. There's also lots of people that do play both as well. So I feel like lots of people do play both modes. It's like it doesn't need to be a debate as to one or the other. Did they just reset Flea with this update? On PvP they did, yeah. PvE, no. Get ping of 200 to UK. Then it jumps to 280 or more and I get kicked. Yeah, ping difference is horrible. Literally one of the worst. Because Tarkov literally just boots you out if you've got, like, super high ping. I will be back in 1 second. Just going to grab a drink. Right, we are back. This nerd reset his account. Alright, calm it down. I'm horrendous with the side of the map that requires search mission. So I have no idea how this is going to go. It's finding the camp's fine, but the convoy's horrible. Maybe I'll find the camp and then find the convoy. Well, we spawned the right side of the map, I think. Why you gotta do me dirty like that? Straight off the bat. Oh, look at that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh no. Boys, I have a funny feeling this could be... Oh, I do not like this. No goons. Okay. It's fine. It was just a scav. It's fine. Crisis averted. No, 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 no. No, not like this. Note to self. Don't check your mags. I just like the animation of checking mags. That's why. Levels up your skill as well. Yeah, but it's mainly for the animation, to be honest. I just like seeing the animation. But it does do that as well. Oh, TNT brick. Need that for one of the hideout upgrades. Come. To be a shit, how did my flea rep vanish? Your flea rep vanished? I have no idea then. It shouldn't have vanished. Right, where's the scav then? I see you.
Вот он!
Right, can we stop doing ring around the rosy? That's only for me. Start the new wipe in PvP, back to PvE. Oh yeah. Back into the glorious PvE. LEDX anywhere? No? Okay then. I've actually spawned in like the best spot for doing this quest as well. Ugh. I do believe the convoy is over there. This was not the wipe for you to play. I'm not good enough yet. I see, I see. Well, it's best to try and learn. And sometimes learning the hard way is the best way. If you're not smashing your head against a brick wall playing Tarkov, you are playing wrong. As they would say. I suppose we go to the bunker. Went from like 112 to 0. I mean, unless you're cheating, I don't actually know. I'm not accusing you of cheating, by the way, but I mean, if you are, then sucks to suck, I guess. But if you're not, then yeah, it just sucks to play, apparently. What is actually happening? I literally just spammed in and out of the game a few times and it's somehow fixed. Maybe it's just like a visual error or something. You definitely play the PvE specifically to avoid cheater. Yeah. I mean, people are cheating on PvE as well. I have no idea why you do that. But people are, apparently. I saw some kind of, like, people with, like, 9,000 rep or something like that. 9,000 flea rep. Which was something like 58 billion rubles or something like that. Imagine cheating in PvE and then bragging about it. Yeah, I know. It's crazy work. I think, but to be honest, I think most of them are literally people who do it just as like a job, like the cheaters who just RMT, so they just sell. I'm not condoning it, but that I'm pretty sure that's the, like, I mean, if you're legit cheating in PvE for the sake of, I don't know why you do that, because kind of seems pointless. But yeah. Need to go make a cup of tea. Get that tea down here. -9 flea rep. Ouch. I think I was up at like 550 rep, something like that. I could go back in the footage and have a look, but I'm pretty sure it's like 550. But the things you actually get flea rep for are like finding marked keys and stuff like that, because you can just sell them for ludicrous amounts, more than what the minimum is. Oh, there we go. Both of the TPs that we need for the hideout. No blue folders, unfortunately, though. Come on. What was the unknown key? The Barrett key. Okay. We got a marked room earlier. Check 13, which is quite nice. T7s were going for less than 1 mil. I think we've got a hand drill, so we probably don't need that. I apologise for probably not being able to see here, but I do not have a flashlight. Come on, give me a better sight. I've been waiting ages just to get a voodoo or something. That's not quite what I was after. Two manuals. Let's get out of here. Level 38 and still need 4 flash drives. Yikers. Do you know what the hardest item was for you in the cleaner hideout? Cleaner. The drain cleaner. Oh, okay. I actually think I know what you mean. Because I searched interchange for... not interchange. Oh, what's it called? Shoreline. In, like, the houses for ages for either Abraxo or bleach. I think it might have been bleach. I was trying to find bleach for ages for one of the shoreline quests. I can't remember which one it was. But I was like, yeah, that actually was horrible. It's always the items that you literally never pick up. Even though they're not that rare until you actually need them. By the time you find it, you just want to drink it. Yeah. Yes, I definitely know what you mean. Which can be so ominously quiet. Yeah, and then suddenly it pops off by like a PMC being in a random bush somewhere. Or a shotgun scav deciding that he's going to sit in a bush and pop off shots against you. Is this just a scav extract? I was to say, barely ever go this way. Okay, cool. It's one of the roadblocks, isn't it? Or UN RUAF gate or something. Yeah, UN roadblock. There we go. I'm just never usually over this way towards the end of a raid. It's usually at like Sawmill. Anything new so far? Like, some raids seem to be cracked out of their brain because I think PMCs spawn close to you, but other raids seem kind of dead at the same time. Like even at like the high value places. Oh, thank you very much, Kazim, for the tier 2 sub or membership. Much, much appreciated. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, mate. TG Tube. We are running out of ammo. I'm sure some of the mags that we've got, though. Get rid of them press vests. Oh, the... Yeah, I don't actually know why I got them. I think probably because I'd like, in the case that I didn't have anything else. It's a shame you can't sell them to like Prapple because I actually need the money from trading him. Well, that's search mission done. For someone that just accidentally reset, you're already looking freaking stacked with gear. Yeah, but it's like a lot of the stuff is just like hideout items. Do you know what I mean? So I need to save enough money to buy, and like ammo. Ammo's taking up a ton of space. I need to get another junk box, I think. But that will require another 200k. But hopefully by the time we get our Prapple rep, so we need another 50k sold to Prapple to get loyalty level 2. And then Skier we need another 730k. With Skier, dollars with Peacekeeper, I'm pretty sure the best thing to do is to sell all of our flash drives and stuff to Peacekeeper. You can also buy some of his barter trades. But that might not be best on hardcore. So it will probably be buying these MP5Ks because I think you can sell them back for like 100. It's something like that. That's for marked room content. Day after you put your video out, I got a marked factory key from my culture circle and then snowballed up to 50 mil. From nothing, still have about 30 labs cards. Do you think they'll reintroduce PVE in 1.0? Well, I think it will be all changed when 1.0 comes out with regards to like the stuff that you can get. Like, I think they'll change how they do it, maybe. What we might be able to do is sell, like, it's not optimal for money, but we could sell this sort of stuff. I don't think we can sell to Jaeger. And double check on the wooden clock that we don't need it. We need it for the trophy case, but we're nowhere near getting the trophy case anyway. Was it... Which was the thing that we needed? TP bricks? Is it the heating or something? Or security? Now we need pliers. Probably like the least useful thing. No, they said that it won't be forced on you. Wiping your account. I think they'll stick to that. But I think, like, it will be so, like if you don't wipe your account, it will be so, like, not worth that people are going to kind of feel like they have to wipe their account. Is basically what I think is going to happen. Damn it. Can you not put... There we go. I think everyone will wipe, to be honest. I think, to be honest, I would recommend everybody wipes, because the longer you put it off, the more you're going to progress your account, the more you're going to, like, be annoyed when you actually have to reset, because you realize, like, that every new thing that comes out, I think, will just be added onto all of the stuff that is, like, locked behind wiping your account. Like, I feel like you're going to stay at whatever the game is at the point of 1.0 release. And so any new stuff, I think, will just, like, you won't be allowed to play, basically. I think that that's probably what they'll end up doing. No. Oh, we can't even get the site for the Mosin. I have to try and find a Mosin sniper. It's going to be a pain in the arse to do any of the Tarkov shooters. Where you actually have to take out PMCs from miles away. I was told you should be practicing your bolt action from low level, so you can build it up at the time you need it. Yeah, because you get a ton of levels on your bolt action anyway, as you go through some of the quest chain. So what's my bolt actions at? Level 3. Skills. I need to find like a drink farm, but I think this will level up pretty quick. Endurance and strength definitely need to get the gym going. Oh, okay. You mean this one? Oh, the ears. Good shout. Very good shout. And what's even better is we can get rid of this Mosin, because I actually cannot stand that weapon. Ugh. Oh, it already has one. Shit. What can we buy though? I need a decent scope. Or just something that can zoom. Ah, oh, balls. Thing is like level 2's actually trash. So like, it might just be worth going Gexa rounds, because like you're not really gonna pen anything with level 2 anyway. So if I'm hitting a PMC, it's got to be in the head, unless the velocity is much different, but they're basically the same. How we're looking on food and drink. Cool. Let's go. I've been struggling to find scavs on woods, though. Like, they just don't seem to be around. Like, it's rare to find them. Yeah, like, they spawn near the scav part. But, like, other than that, like, they do spawn around Big Rock in the middle. And then, obviously, Sturman and his guards do count as, what's it called? Oh, my lord. I need to turn up my brightness on my monitor. Give me 1 second. Smart AI. Bag stacking did get cancel cultured. It was too offensive. Don't really want to carry around a cat. Ooh, yeah. Lapua Magnum. Another level to strength. We love to see it. Why is there never any scavs that spawn? Timmy legs no more. Just partial Timmy legs instead. No idea if I got him. Maybe. The sound of this is actually so good. Right, I think we go up to the top of Sniper Rock and see if we can see any PMCs from there. Right, can we stop being so badly weak? I mean, if this was a pro soldier, you'd be having some serious doubts right now. Bro can't climb up something knee height without getting absolutely gassed. I'm seeing lots of figurines. I'm seeing lots of money. We are not having a sword off. Oh my word, he made it. We didn't get him earlier, apparently. No idea if that was a guy. That is poopy ammo, but we'll take it. It's working fine to disable the malfunction on release. Cool. That's what I like to hear. Well, I was kind of hoping to see some PMCs down in the actual sawmill. Because we need PMC kills with the VPO. I don't really care about scavs. They can be with the AK. Is there just no PMCs in this? Come on, there's got to be some kind of AI. I want to test out my new weapon. Nobody? No? Oh, Woods has been so dead. Where are the boys at? Not even a scav over there? Maybe we'll swap to BSG servers. Maybe it's different. But this has been one of the quietest raids. I haven't even heard any PMCs popping off. It feels like, what's it called? Training mode. Do the PMC routes / spawns remain the same between wipes? Yeah, they do, unless there's like an event or something. I guess we go in here, hope a scav actually spawns. And then extract. Might as well get some medical items. And then I have a last check. Do the PMC AI change? I don't think they do unless they make like changes, but usually they make changes at like when wipes happen. Oh, now there's fighting over by the sawmill. Well, that's just not fair. Let's go check the one other. And now there's like mega fighting over by this. Some PPBS ammo. I'm not gonna have any shots. Thank you, strike team leads. Are you seeing a difference in the AI? Yeah. I don't know whether it's better or worse in terms of like... I feel like there's not enough AI. That's the issue. I think the change was good, but I think there needs to be more AI in the raids. Like, because... It's just been very weird today. And I don't quite know why. I mean, Factory was also weird, though. Because, like... Some raids, it's just like there's no one there. Like, not even a single PMC. Like, you can search the entire map. And there's not a single PMC. And then, like, you go in the next one and there's, like, 5 groups of, like, 3 people. And you're like... Doesn't even make sense because there shouldn't even be that many PMCs in the raid. It just feels mega inconsistent. It could just be that you're not finding them, but yet again, like, I've searched, like, the entirety of Factory before and found, like, maybe 1 PMC. There might be a 5-man inside of a house just chilling. Yeah, that could also be the thing. You don't know where BSG are actually spawning people. It'd be cool if the AI actually go and jump into the BTR. I don't think they do. It could also be that they're like extracting. I mean, I'd never really seen that actually happen. Like, I've not followed and let them go to wherever they want to go. I'm assuming we have got this extra. We do not. Damn it. Ugh. Thing is, that literally didn't make a difference to the weight, really. I guess we can go to the scav hut, hopefully find them there. At least some scavs, anyway. But I've literally... I've hit, like, the rogues on Lighthouse from, like, 1,000 meters. So, like, you can still see them. Like, you can still see them from across the way. Like, AI PMCs. But scavs, yes. They do spawn nearby to you. Thank you very much, Strike Team Leader, for the sub on Twitch. The very first one. Uh-oh. Deserve those subs, my friend. Keep it up. Thank you very much. I will do. Hopefully be streaming a lot more. I need to get this account up to where we can do all of the content, so... I will be streaming quite a lot. So at least you'll get your money's worth, hopefully. I really like the YouTube updates and sub there too. Oh, thank you very much. There should be an actual video going out tomorrow, hopefully. Right, please, Sturman, don't be like hiding in a hut and I haven't seen you this entire time, please. Just spawning in the POIs was boring and predictable. Yeah, 100% I agree. I just think there needs to be more like AI actually in the raids. That would like solve the issue, because I think at the moment, because they're spawning in like all of the PMC locations, it now means that you're kind of waiting to find people. And like maybe they go to like somewhere like halfway across the map or something. and they don't actually make it to the POIs for like a solid amount of time. I need to find some food. But I also need to leave the raid. Oh, it's terrible. What would I like? 1.5 to 2 times the amounts of bots? I think it's got to be like... I think 50% more would be nice. I think if they go above that, it might be a little bit too much for like some people. Because also, like, remember, like, I've played this game way too much compared to like the average person. So like, my experience is probably like the worst for like balancing. Do you know what I mean? A game, because obviously if you yeah, 2 times would be too crazy, I think. But yeah, if you spend way too long playing the game, like, your opinion is obviously going to be way different to like the majority of people. I think Woods definitely needs some more spawns though, I will say. Because at the minute, the spawns on Woods, like, just for standard scavs, you don't really see too many scavs. Yeah, the amount of ammo you have to go through would be insane. Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is so diabolical. I cannot wait to get my strength skill leveled up. Now, there is usually a dead scav ahead by those rocks, so we might find some water or something. Four raids to get 10 scav kills is wild. Did that task recently. Yeah, I know, and like, it doesn't seem like that when you play PvP. Do you know what I mean? You're not like, you can quite easily get like 7 scav kills when you play PvP. I don't know why it's so much different. Like, and remember, there's loads of people in the lobby who are also getting like 3, 4 scav kills, 5. Oh, this is just... Thing is, as well, is like, I've not met any scavs to take food off of them. Come on, have some food. Food. Like, there is some that spawn in the cabins in the sawmill. But it's also like, by the time I go there, if they don't actually spawn, then I've just wasted a ton of time. I swear, if there's a PMC camp in the extract, I'm going to be dumb. We are in no position to fight, but what I am going to do is check for any scavs. Yeah, I got sugar I can eat. It's fine for the moment, but water is the issue. There's not even any scavs over here. Yeah, I'd already eaten. I had energy. Just no water. Three scavs, and we hit up most of the POIs. Maybe Woods isn't the map for PMCs with the sniper. Let's go reserve. I feel like that's probably a better one. Yeah, you freed up a little bit of space anyway. Go ground zero and get to Joss machine gun. A great spot to snipe PMCs. On top of the radar tower is really good though. You usually get like 3, 4 per raid, but we also have to go reserve to find the bunker, and then we'll just go down to D2 because that's another task. So I might as well get that one out of the way, and then it will open up all of the reserve tasks as well. Won't have to worry about partisan on this either. I wonder whether the spawns on this are any different. We'll grab up these because we need that for the mechanic tasks anyway, and I've been holding off from actually getting food. The SIGs. Is there something new to PVE? Yeah, they've changed up how the PMC AI will spawn. So they now spawn at PMC spawn locations. And they roam. Which is a bit more interesting than what they previously did, which they'd just spawn at like their main locations. So it's a bit more fresh if you've played PvE a lot. Okay. Well, whilst we're here and waiting for either the boss to YOLO us, might as well get some nails. And if nothing YOLOs us, it's probably just a PMC. Whoa. That sounded like someone was... I do believe that it's the boss. Mr. Gluck Gluck himself. Well, hello there. Well. I I'd be surprised if it's the boss. I think it's more likely to be a PMC. The issue is we're kind of stuck now. This is a really shitey position because, like, AI can shoot you through these, and I have no idea where they are. I think... Do I just YOLO up the hill and hope for the best? Ooh, something got taken out. Because I initially got hit or shot at from something to the left, I think. Maybe they finally actually spawn on top here, you know. Although we can find relays in here, so that's actually good. We need that to get our security level up. But I guarantee we won't find one now. Just double check in the building, because I have no idea if they spawn and go in here. think that's down in the bunker. Let's go. Oh, the accuracy of this thing is diabolical. Is PVE good to play or SBT? I've never played SBT. Thing is, we only need PMCs, so we might have to wait a second for PMCs to actually go there. I'm assuming that that's a point of interest, maybe. Maybe. Wonder if up here they might come. Use the rest command. Oh, we lost one. I think it was just a scav though. So you rest on the sandbags. Does that work? Oh. You learn something new every day. Now then, where was I getting hit from? Come on. Hit me again. Now, usually the only places they can hit you are literally directly in front, down here. Over there. Right, where... Rest on anything narrows your movement. I know, like, you were able to, what's it called? Like, when you lie down, obviously, reduces your aim stam, same as if you, stand, crouch. Like, the rate at which your aim stam goes. Where the fuck were these people? Is that someone? Nah, I don't think it'll be a ricochet. There's no way. Of course. Nah, there's someone targeting me. From over here somewhere. It sounds miles away, though. It's probably in a window somewhere, you know. Because here I'm fine. It's got to be like here. Where they at? Windows above the helicopter? No, it was like in this direction. Just don't know where. Is that only when I fire? Come on, shoot me again. God knows. Well, this has been an absolute shitfest for seeing anyone. Well, we'll have to go down into the realms of the abyss. I do want to see you. Balls to it, let's go down. Realize you're using max FOV. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Thanks, game. Thanks for giving me one of these now. Another one? It's from the Bigger Pockets edition. Oh, no way. Oh, I thought it was that key. Oh, I need to get the gym so bad. Actually having to think about places where I would never think. Like, for example, here. Come on. Please, just some water or something. Oh, there we go. Lovely. Cracking open a cold one with the boys. Right. Nikita giveth, and Nikita taketh away. I'm never a massive fan of pushing down here.
Земляк, мы стрелять не хотим, мы так наблюдаем. Вон он, сука!
Oh, I cannot see. Where is this little rat? Get a light on that helmet. The bunker part 1. Is it just extracting? Yes. Raiders have spawned. I can hear them. Come on.
Фары врубай, Вафик! Козлы зацепили меня! На,
This, not allowed. Don't mind me, Scav. I'm only packing mags in the corridor next to you. I'll be right with you.
Марш его! Хуйло, вот хуйло! Конец тебе! Ты где?
You don't get to close my door, sir. This guy, honestly. Oh, let's go. Yes! He brought me goodies. Now we've got to do some inventory sorting. Let there be light. Finally. They better not have stolen my bag. It's still there. Right. The hell do we get rid of now? I think that's probably... Nah, we'll sell this to Prapor. We can do the same with that. That's all we want. Oh, why are you doing this to me? If this is another graphics card. Okay. They can't... Game. What we doing here then? You gotta go and walk your dogs? No worries. Have a good one. Not sure how much longer I'll be streaming. I'm not actually sure because it is getting late here and I do need to sleep and get some rest before tomorrow. So it is 4:30, yeah. Of course there's a motor. Exactly. Well, the raid wasn't bad, actually. What does a normal nutshell day look like? Roll out of bed. At like anywhere from... Depending on what time I went to sleep. I mean, today I'll probably roll out of bed at like 10. If I go to sleep in the next half an hour. 10 a.m. And then think about what video to make for the day. Do the video. Then think about the next video to do. And then do that. And then maybe make a World of Tanks video for my other channel. And then that's pretty much it. Maybe stream if I have time. Otherwise, play Path of Exile 2 / Path of Exile 1. That is my current routine at the moment. Maybe go and get my hair cut. I need one. Yeah, it's not at the moment. I've literally just gone and got a haircut, but it doesn't take long before I need another one. So, right. Bunker completed. This task is sometimes a pain in the backside to do, just because trying to figure out where all of the places are can be annoying. We will have to grab that and grab the money just in case we lose. Oh no, we can't. Brilliant. At the moment, been watching TV shows when I get bored, because honestly, not working, making YouTube videos and stuff like that, it's not as it gets very boring, you know, like in your free time, like not working. Yes, it's like to be in the position to do it is amazing, but you do genuinely get bored. There we go, proper level 2, finally. It is done. What's the PVE AI update? It is that they've changed all of the spawns for PMC AI, so they spawn in random places now. Well, random, I say. They spawn in PMC spawn locations. No, they spawned, like, at places before. So they used to spawn at, like the main places where you would go, basically, in the maps. Like, I don't know, like in dorms, they would actually spawn in dorms, for example. So now they rotate to dorms, yeah. So they'll like come to dorms now, as opposed to spawning there. So we need another 200k spent on a skier. But what do we need from mechanic level 20? So we're not actually that far away. 2 more levels. But there is also... I don't know when you get the ammo box, but we need that bad, because a vast proportion of our stash is taken up by ammo boxes. Well, ammo. Let's get another scav box, I think. We have the money. What do you guys think? Do we get a scav box or do we not? Yes, no? Let me know. Or do we save the money? At the moment, we got 1 scav junk box. But it's completely full. It is done. It is done. What's the Mr. Kerm item to the right of the junk box? This was from an event, Halloween, I think. May. No, not Halloween. May 2024. I don't know. It was an event. There's been so much that's gone on, but it was like an event reward for completing all of the quest chain. I don't know if it was like a cultist one or whether it was the boss one. I can't remember. You put it in your trophy cabinet though. I had 2 of them, you know, on my PVE account in the like previously. I don't know how it worked, but I think there must have been a bug and it like gave you all of the items that you had previously, so I ended up with 2 of these, even though you should only ever have 1. But it comes back, for example, when you reset your account. So like any like limited time thing will always come back. At least this one did. So in the future, I have no idea. I just caveat that. But I know that this one did, so I'm presuming they will all come back. But it's worth double checking beforehand. Looks like the Cheshire Cat. Yeah, it's definitely cool. We've still got a labs access keycard. And obviously our hope at getting a keycard is right here. Just got back. How's the raids going? Pretty well. I mean, since we had like a streak of like 5 deaths when I was using the Mosin, we haven't died. Basically, since not using the Mosin. Am I going to reset your PVE for 1.0? Yeah, absolutely. I will be resetting all the way back on this account, back to a 0. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. The idea is to max out this, do all of the quests in the entire game before 1.0. And then I will probably reset. Or I will keep this account and I will play on my other account that I've got when the reset happens, and that'll be the account, because then at least I'll have an account that I can play on to make the content whilst I'm leveling up the new one. Albeit it won't be like say it's like AI changes or something and I just want to run into a raid with like standard gear, but obviously the new content will be locked behind actually having a wipe on your character, so I can play on my other account. Or I'll just completely wipe this account. I don't really know at the moment. But we'll kind of get to that point when it comes. But a character will be wiped, for sure. But yes, so far, looking not too bad. The KD is starting to go back up again after the string of like 5. Thank you, Tri-State. Don't tell her I said that. I won't. I'll keep it confidential. I'll keep it confidential. What happens in the stream stays in the stream. Don't you worry about that, my friend. As you can see, 0 scav raids. But yeah. It's gone quite well today, considering we didn't have to use the Mosin. So, yeah. Much, much better. But I think I need to at least try and get some sleep so I can stream tomorrow. And we'll be back on the hardcore account. We're going to get skier level up to level 2. That is the idea. And we will obviously get mechanic leveled up because we've already got enough, all of the things. We just need to get to level 20. And then Jaeger, we're going to have to do the same thing that we've been doing with Prapor. In terms of just selling everything to Jaeger that we can, because we need, what, 430k rubles? No, 470k rubles to level him up to loyalty level 2, which should unlock more trades. I think that's the most important thing to do, is get our traders all leveled up to the maximum that they can be. And then maybe tomorrow, with all of the quests that we've now got unlocked, we might be able to get therapist level 3, because she only requires level 24. So that gives us access, I think, to the barter for the labs keycards. Unless that's level 4, it could be. But as soon as we can get labs keycards, we can start farming stims, which is going to be a great money maker for the account. Which means we can basically just spend all our money leveling up all of the traders. So that's the idea, is get labs, play labs, get all of the stims from the residential area, and then loot up the residential area and leave the raid. And we'll just farm that for maybe like 10, 20 raids, and that should give us a couple million. So that's the plan. And then we can level up all of our traders up. So with the rubles. And then from there we can start to snowball into the end game. PS keycard, yeah, therapist level 4. I thought it could be, but I'm sure level 3 will give us some extra barters that I can't think of now because it's nearly 5 a.m. in the morning and I've been up for like 24 hours nearly. So, yes. We're getting there. We're getting there. Even though we are only level 18. It should snowball very quickly once we hit the traders. Because we've got all of the tasks. The low level is always the slowest. Because you have like no tasks to like combine together. But we've apparently located the heavily mined area on woods. Which is ideal. So we can do the Claymore mine on ground 0. Which is in that little room thing. Cool. And we can turn in a fuel tank. This quest should level us up quite a lot as well. How much we should get nearly an entire level from that quest if we do it. And we can probably do that on customs as we just go around. And then we've got both of the tool sets to do this. So as soon as we do a factory raid, we can do both of these. So that should be good. And then that leads on to farming part 2, which requires, I don't know, graphics cards or something like that. And then flash drives. So, I can't remember. It's something like that. But we can do that. I'm pretty sure we've got what we need for that as well. Because we have farmed up quite a few of the items. And then it's just trying to level up the hideout. So yes. We are pliers away from security 2. And a CPU fan away from vents. Cool. I will catch you guys tomorrow / today. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. And yeah, I appreciate all of the subs and channel members today. It's been crazy, the support today. So yes, very much appreciated to everyone. And of course, just watching. So thank you very much. And I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.